Okay, continuing on with this chapter 1, lesson 5, let's look at problem number 4. It can be a tough one. It says to design a linear function that has a hole at x equals 2. So graphically what that looks like, and I'll erase this in a second, at 2 we have some linear function, and I don't know what direction it's going to end up going, but comes right up here, let's say, and there's a removable hole at x equals 2. So at x equals 2, I have to have something in the denominator that looks like this, and in order for this to look like a line, whatever I have in the top has to be able to cancel out. So maybe I have another 3x like this. Let's say I was able to factor out the numerator, and then I could cancel this out, and then it would look like just the equation 3x, right? So with that in mind, we know we're going to have x minus 2 on the bottom. So let me see if I can get rid of this little theory work here, and let's go right to the problem and see if we can make some sense out of it. So let's go ahead and put our graph on here, and we know at x equals 2 we're going to have that. So what else is important to know here? The limit as x approaches 2 is equal to 5, so we're going to have to come up the y-axis, and we're going to have a circle, an open circle right here. So it has to equal 5 right there. So we might have a linear equation that looks like this and like so. So we know that we're removing something at x minus 2 and at x minus 2, and those are going to cancel. But what else do we need? Well, since these two cancel, we still need an equation that has the y value equal to 5 when x equals 2. So in other words, algebraically, it's going to look like this. F of 2 has to equal 5. Sorry about that. So what can we do to take care of this? So we know that we're going to have some slope. Oh man, they're killing me. Somebody found the intercom. So let's see if we can figure out something. So we know that f of 2 has to equal 5. So how about we try just 5x? So if we try the equation y equals 5x, and we plug in 2, let's say, 5 times 2 is equal to 10, right? And that's certainly not where we want to be. We want to be at 5. We want to be right up here. So what could we divide this by? Just sort of a trick to get it to equal 5. Well, we could divide it by 2, right? Then it would certainly equal 5. So our equation can be written like this. Let's see. Y is equal to, and that slope has to be 5, right? We have x minus 2 times 5x all over x minus 2 times 2. And we could certainly just leave it like that. And if we did simplify this, let's just see if this makes sense. We simplify that, we have y equals 5 over x plus 2. That's kind of a tough problem, but let's see if that makes sense. If we have a slope of 5 and we go over 2, that puts me right there, right? So that is, in fact, the equation that does that. So hopefully that's not too terribly confusing, and maybe we have time for one more.